Didn't work again. Oh, there it is.
All I know is I heard it didn't work again, and I'm not sure if everyone else heard that. But
It's
welcome
working now. It's working now.
to Panaloids, Comic Books, and More, where Kyle's always complaining, Dimitri's battling the fixed Wi-Fi, Jeremiah's on the verge of yeeting himself, and me, Pierre, who's not just a pretty face. Subscribe, follow, and leave a review. Join our Discord, and remember, we're live every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Guys, let's get into the nerdy news. Jason Ritter has been cast as Billy McCann. Macon? Is it like bacon? McCann? Or
Yeah.
Macon?
Macon.
Macon in Lanterns, a charismatic man who follows his father's orders. Jeremiah with some information about Billy Macon.
Nope, don't got none. Do not got any.
He's just new.
I don't know who Billy Macon is.
He's just a new character.
Totally
That's
new.
it.
A new
Yep.
lantern. Like there weren't enough lanterns. Let's give us a new one.
No, I think he's just like a dude in the town. He's just a guy in the town.
So he's not even only. So why do we care?
Yeah.
Because the
Who's
actor,
that? Who's Jason Ritter?
the guy from the movie with the concert, and they were like, "We're gonna catch the killer," and then
Oh,
he was
and then
trapped
he
the
was
whole
like-
time.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah. That was a waste of time, that movie.
Yeah,
It was a bad example.
sounds
then.
great.
It was a
I'm
terrible,
excited.
terrible. I've been the worst. Oh, I think it was 2 hours. My time I'll never get back.
It's not the actor's fault. He's a good actor. He's a cool guy. All
Poor
check it
movie.
off the list.
Yep. Not so funny books. Analyze the Stan Lee documentary and Kickstarter, noting deleted criticism, messy rewards, and a $500 misery tour. He questioned its integrity, while Todd McFarlane praised John Bolerjack for genuinely caring about Stan.
What did you
think the
hear,
approach
Jeremiah?
was all wrong. I mean, the rewards are sketchy. They're clearly stuff from this guy's like personal collection. There's a lot of distasteful rhetoric around this. Is it something that we need to see? Kind of, but not glamorized as the way that it's being glamorized. I think the approach was just wrong. You shouldn't be deleting Kickstarter comments if they just don't align with your beliefs, and that's what that platform is for. It's crowdsourcing, so the crowd is what you're waiting for the reaction to. So yeah, not a good look. And based on the trajectory, it is not going to make it. It will most likely not be funded without like a massive donation towards the end. It's not going to make it. So maybe they try again with a different approach where it's not so happy-go-lucky. Hey, Stan's final years. More like this is what happened to this man. So
Yeah, I just kind of wanted to say all that because we brought it up last week, and a lot has come out since then. But if you are interested in like the tea, at Not So Funny Books on Instagram or TikTok is really diving deep into it and has a lot of good information, like long 4 or 5 minutes showing screenshots and everything. So check him out.
Yeah, I kind of feel like they should just give us a movie, like I don't know, cast Timothy Chalamet or whatever as Stanley. I'm not saying him. But like, give us like one of those like fake
Sebastian Stan.
enjoyable movies. Yeah, there you go, Sebastian Stan, Chris Evans, but like bulked up Chris Evans. Give us one of those. Keep it. I don't want to know.
Pedro Pascal can do anything.
Yeah, do that.
No,
I'll take that. I don't want to know the dark truths behind
so
it.
good. He's so talented.
I just want his legacy to just be his legacy and just live in the cloud of just
Who would you
Phantom might be
cast?
onto something. Phantom's
Phantom's
there.
always onto something. Can I just say?
Who would you
Phantom
cast
helped
as
so
Yeah.
much today.
Stan Lee if he were to have his own movie? Who would you cast? We have Tom Holland in the chat, and we also have Gary Oldman. Who would you
Gary
cast
Oldman makes
if
sense.
you had a cast?
Gary Oldman can do it.
Yep.
We are getting a Kirby movie soon. We are getting a Kirby documentary.
Oh,
called
really?
Kirby
I didn't know
Vision.
that.
So that's coming. So there's a positive note.
Spin-off.
What if it's depressing? What if it's depressing and it's really fucked up and it ruins the whole thing for you?
Kirby got fucked so much in the middle of his life that he was good at the end. He got screwed over during like the 60s, 70s, and 80s. That when he died in 1994, he was happy. He was doing well for himself. He wasn't taken advantage of, luckily. And I think more people need to know the inside of what was going on with Kirby anyways. So I'm glad that we're getting Kirby Vision. To be announced soon. 2026, I know, is when it's going to be released.
Some inside information from Jeremiah. And then a spin-off. Because like Stanley would be in that movie. And then you take that actor and make a spin-off. Spin-off biopic.
Yeah, I'm with that. Moving on, Sabrina Carpenter wants to do action movies. Would she be a good fit for the MCU? If so, who should she play?
I have a good one, and it's gonna piss off a lot of people.
This would be screwed up. Dazzler.
Damn it.
Is that who you're gonna say?
That was mine, yeah.
Yeah. So imagine her and Taylor Swift going up for this role. Like, no, I need it. Like, it's tough.
I think Sabrina Carpenter can play every version of Dazzler, whereas Taylor Swift can't.
Hot take.
Taylor Swift can't do the punk rock Dazzler that blew up the moon.
Okay.
I've mentioned this story before. They team up
so.
with the Inhumans, and Black Bolt yells into her hand, and she sends it all the way through her body and blows up the moon.
Oh, that's cool. It's actually really cool. I didn't think she was a cool character
really
at all,
cool.
to be honest with you, until you said that.
Allison Blair, she turns sound into light, like Allison of light, Blair noise.
Nope. Wouldn't have put that together. Sabrina Carpenter is actually an actress, like before she became.
Yes, Girl Meets
Right,
World, which was way better than it had any right to be. I enjoyed that very much.
That's
as a
things you
big
don't
Boy
admit
Meets
on
World
here.
fan.
Huh?
No, it's a great show.
Yeah, sure.
Dimitri's a fan.
I'm sure it was. So
Maybe,
yeah,
I mean, honestly, with her
I've seen
on
clips.
SNL, Rogue.
oh
We found Rogue already.
yeah, we did.
we did.
Kiki Palmer.
Yeah, someone reminded me of that, and I was like, damn, that's still arguably better than what's her
It's
name.
good. I think if they're gonna go for a younger crew, you can't really do her, but unfortunately, because I feel like she'd be fucking perfect. But whatever. Is what it is. At least you have some fans in there, Jeremiah.
Shit. What's the word I'm looking for?
How
important is it that Jean Grey be a redhead?
Not important.
very.
Because I think
Oh my
she should
God,
be Jean
the
Grey.
most. I'd rather her be black with red hair than white with any other hair.
That
Okay.
does happen. It's happened a few times.
Starfire and Titans, yeah. She was a great Starfire, by the way. That casting for Titans.
and
It's a shame
Starfire
that
is
show kind of
definitely.
fizzled towards the last season.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
But no,
okay.
her red hair is
So,
Phoenix.
no to Jean Grey.
Phoenix.
Make her
Like-
black.
So because she has fire power, she has to have red hair. So do I have fire powers?
I mean, a lot of people think you do. So,
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
like you
think the
kinda
red
have to
hair is
have the
more
red
important
hair.
than the race. Hell, I think the red hair is more important than the gender. A black man, Jean Grey, do it. But as long as he has red hair, I'm okay with it.
Now you're being
Yeah.
silly.
I wouldn't be able to Jean Grey from the red hair. Like if you were to, if all the X-Men were turned around, she'd have to have red hair. Like
I'm not
Jean Grey
saying
from
don't
red
make her
hair.
hair red.
So what do you say?
I'm just saying as the actress, Sabrina Carpenter, as a Jean Grey.
Oh yeah.
Oh
red
no,
hair.
I don't like that. No,
Yeah, you can make it her.
No,
but
that's
just
not a
get
good
red hair.
idea.
no, I don't like that one.
Fine.
No, she wouldn't be a good Jean
All
Grey.
right. Fair enough.
We tried.
Why not? She's got the chops.
No. Pass.
Fine.
Yeah,
Fine.
big pass.
Fine.
Moving on, Danny Rand returns in 2025 as the Ghost Fist. So yeah, he's a ghost. It's Iron
We're
Fist,
talking
but
comics.
he's coming back. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're talking
actual comic books, guys.
Yeah.
So we're gonna share
This is
it
terrible.
in the Discord. So now's a good time to go follow. But we have a QR code that will take you to the comic book where he becomes Ghost Fist. We don't have okay, so basically it happened in the 50th anniversary Iron Fist. If you read that, it was a collection of 3 books or 3 stories. And in the 3rd story, he dies. He gets killed by Razor Fist, and it ends. He's dead, whatever. And then there's a QR code at the very end. And you scan that QR code, and it sends you to a cemetery scene where you see Danny Rand's tombstone, and then a hand comes up through the ground. Skeleton, all ghosty. So basically, everyone's concluding that he's going to be some sort of Ghost Fist. Air quotes.
So he's
which
not
would be cool.
Venom.
Definitely not Venom. So
Oops.
that
Howard.
unfortunately doesn't work for what I wanted. Yeah. Which brings it back to probably Paul.
When did he die?
Probably Paul.
It's not Paul.
So he died at the end of the 50th anniversary issue. So it was
Yeah.
just 1 3-issue or 3 story book. And that 3rd story was just him going through his life, narrating like these different things, and then getting killed by Razor Fist. And then he's coming back. In
So
true Marvel
Dimitri,
fashion, he doesn't stay dead.
I don't know if you know this, but Panaloids has a Discord. And if you go to panaloids.com, you can join the Discord by pushing join the
No,
Discord.
yeah, I know.
And then
I
in
know.
the Comic Talk channel, you'll find the QR code because I just put it there.
Exclusive.
I'm gonna go there right
our
now.
People in the Discord
After I
right
download
now.
Discord.
Yep. So go check that out. I'm excited to see kind of them going through that and giving him something new. Right now, Swordmaster is still Iron Fist, and he was like training like a younger Iron Fist. So it's like 2 Iron Fists. Like they're kind of setting up like a little like duo team book, right? And I think this is gonna be like, hey, we're the Iron Fists, the 3 of us, because that's what the people want. More
3
Iron
fists is too many, in my opinion. 1 is sometimes too much, but 3.
Yeah. A lot of people were hoping that he was going to get paired with Helverine, but I don't think that's happening. We'll see.
Don't hate
Could be
that.
interesting. Yeah. So yeah, that's your Ghost Fist information. I did research it and I read it. I don't do that often, but I did it in the shower, I might add. Imagery. The Russo brothers confirmed Tony Stark's death in Endgame ties into Doctor Doom's story in Avengers Doomsday. We can't explain. It's part of the story.
I don't like that idea.
Right?
I don't like that there's a connection. There shouldn't be a connection. It should just be, oh, he looks kind of like our friend.
Oh, that could be the connection. That could literally be the connection.
Yeah, but they're saying that there's a story element to it.
Yeah. So he looks that would be huge if this Doctor Doom from another universe comes into this universe and he looks just like their friend that died.
What if they're brothers? Because
He could-
isn't Howard Stark not his parents?
Come on, son. Come on, son.
Didn't they do that a few years ago?
It could be like Tony Stark, but
Oh, no.
raised in a different area, and then he becomes Doctor Doom. You know, like he's
I
not
do
Tony.
hate all
He's
of
not
it.
a Stark. His name is. I mean, he could still be Tony Stark, I guess.
Or
But
it's like
whatever.
Freaky Friday. They like switched places, and it's just a twin. Or is that how that worked?
Oh no,
was
I
that-
get no. Freaky Fridays when they switch bodies. It's a mom and a daughter thing.
All right, well, it's close. Either one.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
could do that.
I didn't know where you were going. I thought
They
that
switched.
was what the movie was about.
I think you're actually that's exactly what's going to happen, and that's why they can't talk about it. But like we kind of guessed it and we figured it out already because we're sleuths, natural sleuths.
So I'm gonna say this just because my brain is ADHD and it's going off. I thought the name of this episode was a different name, and I got excited for a second. I thought it said Sasha instead of Sarah.
I don't get it. Is this a wrestling reference?
Not
No.
wrestling. Not
Nope.
wrestling.
Not at
Oh,
all.
is it something worse than wrestling?
Yeah, it's a
I did that
massage
too
joke.
initially. I was like,
It's a
oh,
massage joke.
it's
Oh.
worse than wrestling. It's worse than
Oh
wrestling.
no. Oh no. All right.
Uh,
Maybe
Who is
we'll
that?
rename
Right,
this
but-
one.
Who is Sara Grey?
We're not talking about that. We're not talking about it. So, Marvel's New Thunderbolts
Very
by
talented
Sam
actress.
Humphries and Tony. Is it Ton Lima? Are you missing a letter?
No, it's Ton Lima.
Ton Lima launches June 11th, featuring Carnage, Hulk, Wolverine, Namor, Clea, Black Widow, and Winter Soldier.
Why are they named Thunderbolts? There's no fucking reason for them to be named Thunderbolts. What the fuck? Like champions, fucking defenders. Why? Fucking
Winter Soldier's there.
Why?
He's there.
Winter Soldier is an original member. Not a single original member of the Thunderbolts is on this team.
It's a
Not
new
one.
team.
Winter Soldier is part
So
of the
make it a new
original team.
fucking name.
He's part of the best team that there was of the Thunderbolts. Winter Soldier.
You
Which
thought
Wolverine?
that the Jim Zeb run of Thunderbolts was the best run of Thunderbolts.
He never read that.
Never read it. But I will say Carnage right now is Eddie Brock, so that's interesting. Hulk is on like a little like fighting Wolverines.
At least Eddie was
right
a
now.
Thunderbolt
But
at
no,
one time.
Hulk is not fighting Wolverines. He's fighting what's it called? Lycans? Lycans.
Werewolves? He's fighting werewolves.
Werewolves. Yeah, he's fighting werewolves right now. Issue 20.
Interesting. Okay.
Fighting werewolves. It's actually awesome. Go check that out. I don't know where Wolverine is right now because as much as I said, oh, I'm gonna read X-Men now that it's we're back. I haven't.
Why is Wolverine on a team? He's the loneliest fuck in the world who's been on every fucking team.
Yeah, now he's on the Thunderbolts. Isn't that a good thing?
It's
Journeyman.
so fucking stupid. Oh my god.
Journey Woman, maybe.
Mhm. We have some comments here. Let's go at this one first. Captain Chaos said, Jeremiah, isn't there a storyline where Tony has a brother named Arno Stark?
If there is, I have not read that.
Victor Von Stark?
Oh,
think it's really fun.
I like that. Make it happen. So moving on, Jean Grey's sister Sarah, long dead by the I hate these words.
I think it's Phalanx.
It's a phalanx, yes. It's a Latin
Nice.
word for finger.
Okay. All right.
That's literally what it means.
Really?
Now it's weird.
I believe
Now
you. I
it's
just
weird.
don't like it.
Good to know.
So it's back, but how Stephanie Phillips revives her this June. All right. It's cool. I'm excited for that because I love Stephanie. So she
Do we
needs
know
to
anything about
go
this
on a
Sarah
show.
Grey? For everything I researched, she
Someone
just was like
twice his age.
the sister without the powers who just got married and had kids and had a normal life. And then Jean Grey somehow brought this alien phalanx thing around and she got murdered. But she's considered like not force sensitive, but like mutant-ish, because she has like some kind of resistance to telepath and Phoenix Force. So she's
That's
a little bit of
interesting.
resistance.
All right, I like that idea.
So
I
she's
don't
coming
hate
back.
that idea. I think involving the Phalanx is a great idea, especially when it comes to Phoenix. So it'll be interesting.
Switching
Phantom in the chat,
gears.
would you all watch a Kevin Conroy biopic movie?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hard yes. A million times yes.
And I actually meant to put it in the notes, and I think I forgot, Phantom, but you had sent me that Kevin Conroy's last voice acting appearance is about to air with the Devil May Cry. I believe it's a Netflix show. So that's sad. I didn't know he was involved in that or which character he is, but yeah. No, they should. They really should, though, do like a whole, even if it's not a biopic, even if it's just like a documentary with a little bit of reenactment stuff for pivotal things. Even that would be cool.
He did that story for DC Pride that was amazing.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
that should have won the Eisner that year.
Yeah.
So
Cast John Cena as that's not.
It's too
No, that doesn't make sense.
No.
All right. All right, I'm not good at these castings. Robert Kirkman, this is my favorite note, Jeremiah. Robert Kirkman has confirmed that the big budget Invincible video game is definitely still in the works. What would you like to see come out of an Invincible game?
I'm curious what game they're going to rip off. Is it just going to be like Grand Theft Auto Invincible? Because that's what it's probably going to be.
All right, I have
along those
two
lines.
major questions. One is for everyone. One is just for you, Jeremiah. So one, am I wrong in the idea that Invincible is part homage and part satire? Am I wrong?
No.
Okay.
You are not wrong. But
But
there's a line when it comes to homage, and there's a line when it comes to satire. And he ran past both of those at full speed.
okay.
He lifts huge portions of his stories from different properties all over the place and just jams them together. Tell me one original idea in Invincible.
But to me, that was always the point, was to see how much he can shove into one superhero story. Because they even have zombies, like it was just the idea of how much could they shove into it. So I never thought about it in a negative light. Now, one thing I will say to slightly agree with you, I do not feel like the television show is at all doing anything to state the fact that it is a satire or homage, because the show is just acting like a superhero animated show. The comic felt like it was poking at the industry, poking at other creators, poking at the grandness of it all, and in a sense, everything we love and hate all wrapped up into one. The show is just a superhero show. So your anger I can see from the show, but I don't get it when it comes to the comic. So my second question is, why do you hate Kirkman so much? Is it just because of this?
He's a cheat. He has used and abused the industry. He's been handed so many things on a silver platter, and he's like, that's not good enough. Like, fucking come on, dude. Like, also, he made Cable Wolverine from the future. Like, that alone deserves hate.
Oh, that's what it was.
For decades.
That's what it was. Okay.
So, yeah.
So would you call Invincible a original masterpiece? Would I be wrong to say that?
Yes, an Andy Warhol. Because
Okay,
that's what it is.
I'll take it.
That is what it is.
Still
Robert Kirkman is the Andy Warhol of modern comics.
And that's the clip right there. I think I understand what you're getting at. We're going to leave it at that, because if I don't want to admit it.
Well, I love the show. Okay, I think it's fantastic. I think it hits a bunch of points and a bunch of different ideas that I didn't think about in superhero genre property or show type
You tell
deal.
him.
Oh,
Okay.
Dimitri, can I ask you a question? Did you watch the season finale?
I did. It was a masterpiece.
No spoilers.
Don't say
I'm only
anything bad
episode
about
2.
it.
I'm only episode 2.
Okay.
They could have chosen any other voice actors, all I'm saying, and they specifically chose him because of Steve and you. Like, that's
I
the
agree.
reason. And so that again
I agree with
that.
I didn't
I'm
think
copying
about
myself
it that way.
Wait, Jeremiah, you actually watched the season finale?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you hate him that much, and you
It's-
watch this whole show?
Because the show is good.
Yeah, I mean, it's hate watch. That's what it is.
All right.
My
I
wife
appreciate
likes
that.
it, and
I
I,
haven't-
I,
oh,
bite
I
my
did
tongue
think
through
about
it.
because things came out about the budget, and I thought like, oh, you could have just done this way lower scale if it's a real big issue for the budget. And you're right. Anyone
or
could
he
have
can go
voiced
into his
that
deep ass
character.
fucking
So I
pockets
do agree.
because he's a millionaire.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Video
Selling
game-wise,
characters
though-
back to AMC for them to use in his show? What?
Oh yeah, that's some crazy. Whoever his business guy is, like, don't sell them the title. Sell them each character individually.
So the original question was, what video game content
Oh.
would you want out of this? I don't think this would actually be a good video game. So
No,
For the
it's,
record.
Superman N64.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, it's Superman at 64.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna be because he's gonna fucking copy that shit.
it would be too crazy. It would be too much like going on. Like I don't know if it would really work as a video game. Like I don't know. Nothing like it.
I'll go one further.
You'd have to create a whole nother.
I don't
story
think
for
I
the
don't think
video
it's gonna
game.
happen.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's gonna happen either.
Yeah, I don't think so. Either. I don't think.
But the
there's
fact
enough
that he said
money in that.
large budget is him just saying it's not a mobile game. You know, that's all it was.
We'll
but
see.
what
We'll
kind
see
That
of-
what
would make a
happens.
large budget. I mean, microtransactions out the fucking wazoo.
I'm sure one exists and we just don't even know about it.
Just make it a fighting game. Like you pick a character.
It's
like
probably an
Naruto
Angry
or
Birds
something
ripoff.
like that. That. Oh, if you make it like Naruto or any of those
Nope.
games that like just take the show and make it into like where you can fight someone and you can pick all your characters, I think that's the way to go about it. But otherwise, it's not worth going into. A gigantic in the chat, that hero villain maker game DC did. They'll probably do the same with Invincible, and you can make your own character. That would actually be perfect and right in lines with what Invincible really is.
Yeah, the
It's just a
flying wasn't
mishmash
that
of
bad.
things.
No, the
that was
flying
what-
wasn't that bad.
DC Universe Online is still going strong
Yes,
as,
it was.
as an
Yeah.
MMO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good idea. I like that. So we're gonna go into community content. Jose of Geek Mythos asked in the Discord, if you had money to buy any superhero mask from a movie, who would you get? It's a good question. I'm gonna go with superhero movie. Dragonfly Man? Dragonfly? Was that his name? Remember that
That's
movie?
what you want. That's what
You
you want.
remember that? Nah.
Was it a good mask?
No. That'd just be
Oh.
funny. It'd be funny to have.
You
it.
know,
Okay.
so
That-
all right, is the question comic book or superhero?
Just superhero mask.
Superhero.
Yeah.
Because The Mask is based on a comic.
Okay.
Oh.
But it's not a
Jim
superhero,
Carrey's-
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, well, in the comic, he's a fucking asshole.
I don't know if that counts.
That's really funny. He wasn't here. I can see the viewers. He wasn't here until he said his name.
Say his name and he
And he
appears.
appears. I believe in Geek
So
Mythos.
I would want Bane's mask. But like it would have to do
What?
the voice effect.
Okay, from the movie though.
Yeah, yeah. Like it would have to
Okay.
be a voice changer.
All right.
I mean,
Ooh, that's a good one. Because what I don't remember what season it was, but like not the most recent, but the one before it, where he had like a little like emo kind of segment. That was a cool suit. That was a cool
So
mask.
Kyle's talking about My Hero Academia for people
Thank
that
you.
are listening.
Thank you, host
Yeah,
Pierre.
no problem. And he's talking about Deku's mask.
Deku.
Deku. I haven't watched it in so long. I forgot his name. I fell off on like season 3.
I keep just wanting to say
It's really good. It's really good. There's just so
What?
much like content. What'd you say?
Dread. Which
Oh, you already have it.
You already have it.
Yeah, I already have it.
You gotta pick something else. Yeah, you're spending way too much money.
Yeah, what's going on? Just bought a house. Chill.
Ooh.
All right, so Jeremiah has all the masks that he wants. I think.
Yeah.
I think he's good. But did you see
I
that
don't
Doctor
all of
Doom
them.
mask
There's
that
something
just
I'm
came out? I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
That looks sick. The Doctor Doom mask.
Oh, the
that
Doom
just-
mask? Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool because it comes with a little cowl.
Does this
still.
mask make my head look big?
Yeah.
Yep.
A little bit.
Your head's just big.
Yeah, it does.
You gotta grow a bushier beard. Just let it grow in.
Yeah, and go blind.
And then we'll put a hood on you. You'd be
Yep.
Zdarsky's Daredevil.
There's some chemicals in there.
Oh yeah.
Throw some
Ooh,
chemicals.
that'd be a good prank. That'd be a good prank. We'll put chemicals
Prank.
inside his mask when
Here,
he
you're
when
the
he goes
kind
to
of
put
guy
it
who
on.
fills up a water balloon with bleach.
Yep. I'm gonna make you your superhero. Jeremiah, I'm giving you everything you always wanted. You want to always be Daredevil. Here it is.
Phantom with the Deathstroke helmet. That's a good one. Geek Mythos himself with the Flash's mask in the final season.
We said movie. You said movie.
He changed the rules. He
Yep,
changed the
rules
rules.
have
Or I
changed.
copy and pasted it poorly. I don't know.
Rules
Join
always
the
change.
Discord for more fun things like that.
Yep, we do fun
And-
things all the time.
And Geek Mythos Discord too. Join his.
We're starting a new Sasha Grey
Who
channel,
has-
so come check it out. Comic Talk. It's
Red Hood.
time, guys. Oh, never mind.
There he is.
Hey, he's back.
There he is.
It's a good
All
one
right.
though. Back with
Right
a
in
good one.
time. Right in time. And in time, as in he's late, but he's there. Geek Mythos. No, I'm saying the mask. Okay, that's going too fast. Fans of okay, never forget it.
Oh,
Forget it. I'm just
He
not
doesn't
gonna
want
say
the
either
Flash mask. He's saying that Jeremiah looked like the Flash in the last season when it didn't fit him right.
one. That's when the budget got cut.
How are you
severely.
going to a video game suddenly? Like you fucking said movie, then you went TV show, now you go to make up your goddamn mind, Jose. Holy
It's
shit.
his question. He can do what he wants. Moving
Yep.
on.
Yep.
For
Comic
fuck's
Talk.
sake.
It's Comic Talk. Shout out Comic Talk. Feel free to list all you read, all of it. Just read whatever you read this week, guys. Come on. Ready, set, Kyle, go. Boop.
I read a few things.
Okay.
I
just
caught
the
up
good
on
ones.
Ultimates after I marked them all as on red because someone else left them as red. I
I don't
read
know who.
the last two of Ultimate Spider-Man. That's what I'd like to talk about. And
Okay.
just say spoiler. It's not really a spoiler because it's digital, so it's like 3 issues
And we're
behind.
super late. Yeah.
But it was the Christmas episode.
Mhm,
We're
mhm,
summoning
mhm.
people today. Comic Talk in the chat.
Woo! Comic Talk.
I
Sasha
knew
Grey.
that suit was a symbiote. I knew it. Now I want to know, did Iron Lad know it? Right? So we're talking about Ultimate Spider-Man. He had this fancy suit that Tony Stark gave him in the beginning of the issue. The suit was like a little too smart, so Harry Osborn and Doc Ock gave him a different suit. He didn't like that one. It was too Iron Spider suit, too bulky. He didn't like it. So then he just got a regular cloth suit because they didn't really know what to do with the first suit. So the first suit just kind of stays at home in a box.
Yep.
Now it appears to be Venom.
Yep.
It's a good introduction to Venom into that Ultimate Universe.
But the way they did it, it was good. Like it wasn't just, oh, here's a symbiote. Like it was like, I will just go into it. He literally, so it's Christmas, the whole family's over, everyone's having a great time. Peter's doing Peter things with the kids. Everything's great. MJ calls him a couple times to come to the kitchen, help him out. So whatever, gets a phone call from Gwen Stacy, freaking out. She's like, Peter, this is happening. Peter, like keeps saying it to him. And he turns around, his eyes are black. It's not Peter. And like, you can see like he starts turning into like a symbiote. So he effectively replaced Peter, and then it cuts to Peter actually is locked up. So
Fantastic. Like
yeah.
to the 12th issue, perfect. Like to go through and get
For
there.
the year. Yep.
Yeah, like what felt like just like a filler almost, and then you find out it was not at all. Fantastic. But
Yeah.
that's what I read. I did read something for Indie Introspective, but Pierre, why don't you go first? And I know Dimitri read a ton. Dimitri, think about your favorite, and then we'll wait 20 seconds, and then you'll talk about your favorite. But after Pierre goes.
All right.
Mine's quick. I'm not giving you a lot of time to think here. Incredible Hulk number 20 is what I read. It's really good. It continues to be good. I will always say it's amazing. But I said it earlier, it's him fighting werewolves right now. He's been with this girl, kind of like helping her out throughout the whole process, and now she's kind of adopted a werewolf. Now, like, she's not adopted, she is a werewolf. But are you familiar with Lycana, Jeremiah? Any of you? So it's lichens, right? But like, I guess there's this specific lichen god, and what's his name? Jack, that werewolf.
Jack Russell.
And he's like, oh, you have to come with me. And she's like, no, I'm not coming with you. Fuck you. And she transforms. You think I'm scared? She transforms, and he's like, oh shit, you're not just a werewolf. You're the motherfucking werewolf. Without the extras. But yeah, so then they're fighting now. So yeah, shit's crazy. But we're probably behind like 4 issues, so it's okay. I didn't ruin anything.
I'm excited for that to come out in Omni, because you have gotten me very interested in it. I just haven't got around to it.
Side note,
got to.
I have more shelf space now, and I've purposely never bought Omnis because of it. I might dabble a little bit. I might start to dabble in Omnis just a little bit. I have like a few, and like Jeremiah, you bought me half of them, so
that's true.
So we'll see. Oh, and quick side note for anyone who's here, Philip Kennedy Johnson, we did interview him before. He is willing to come back. We just kind of left it open-ended for like a release. But Pierre, if you're ready to talk Hulk, I can.
You're still bricked up about Philip Kennedy.
I might be too bricked up. That might be a problem.
All right. I won't tell him that.
So Dimitri, it's your time to shine, my friend. What was your favorite book of the week?
It's my turn. It's my turn now. So I'm catching up to it. I'm done or caught up fully. I'm on like issue 11. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot. And then I'm gonna like spread out into like other titles. Only good things, right? I'm only allowed to say good things. I'm gonna say one bad thing. I'm gonna say one criticism. Okay. Just one. This isn't the Fast and Furious, so don't put the two black characters together as like buddy cops. But otherwise it's really good. I'm talking about Black Panther and Captain America. Otherwise, I love it. I think it's fantastic.
That's what I was waiting for.
My title I would
what the title was.
It's Batgirl number 3. I think I read 3 and 4 back to back, so I'm not totally sure. But also enjoying it a lot. It's following like the Al Ghul sister and like all these other villains from help me out here. What's their thing called?
The Al's Ghouls? Are you talking about the Lazarus Pit?
The League of Shadows, I think.
Yes.
They used it. One of them used it,
Demon.
but like I think it's called no, the League of Shadows. Is it the League of Shadows? It's not the League of Shadows.
It's the League of Shadows.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
That smirk
Yes, you're
tells me
right.
you know what I'm talking about.
You're correct.
Okay. It's not the League of Shadows. Right?
It's the League of Shadows.
It is. It fucking is.
It's not the League of Shadows. You're you know what? You're fucking
Pay
with me.
attention.
I see it. I see right through you.
It's a head demon over there.
But she's like, oh, like you guys want me to like not be like that League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. That one. League of Assassins. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Serenity. Maybe it's not the League of Assassins. I don't know. Anyway, this is already going on too long. But she's coming to terms
This
like,
is why your deep thought segment was.
No, I
deleted.
might have to
This is
help.
exactly why.
this is why I have to. Yeah, I don't know how to do this real quick. I'm working on it. But yeah, you should read it. It's really good.
That was deep. That was a
So
deep thought.
Serenity's completely right, and I forgot about this 100%. League of Shadows is the movies, League of Assassins is the comics. So Nolan changed it.
See? Not crazy.
You did a
Wow.
great job,
But I am
Dimitri.
reading it, so I should know it's the League of Assassins and not the League of Shadows.
So basically, Captain America,
But you see
bad.
where I would get mixed up.
Batgirl, good.
Mhm.
Avengers is good. Just one negative. Just one neg
Okay.
I have.
And the games.
All right.
Too. All right. Good job, everyone.
We did it.
Jeremiah, did you read
Yay.
anything? Kind of skipped you.
I'm still working my way through Dread. John
okay.
should be happy that I am missing
You're here.
only 2 volumes now. And one of them is stupid expensive, so hopefully that just gets reprinted soon. But yeah, I'm still working my way through Dread. I've got literal years to catch up on.
Can I just say,
Crazy.
when you say volume, it sounds like Valium, and I just think of going to sleep.
Correct. Oh wait, Valium doesn't do that. Sorry.
Jeremiah, you'd like Laura Kinney Wolverine. You should jump on with me.
Oh yeah,
We should read it together.
the new series. I definitely want to
new
get into the
series.
new series. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Putting it
that's
out
it.
there.
Comic talk. Right? We're done. We're done reading.
Done.
Yeah, we're done. We're
All
done.
right, let's go. It's
Are we done because of me? Is it my fault?
Yeah. This is a wrap. Welcome to Panel Podcast. Indie introspective. Jeremiah, take us into it.
Did you read any of it,
Thanks
Jeremiah,
so
or is this
much.
all me?
I read a little bit of it. I did not read all of it.
All right, so
I've
just-
been so busy.
Chime in and help me. Chime in and help me. Help me. Help you. All right, so there's a new book on Kickstarter. Is actually issue 2 is what is recently been updated. I actually really like the way the Kickstarter is being done. Like it's being updated as more work is done. We won't go into that though. Just check it out. So Tyrell Cannon, we interviewed him. Has it been over a year now? It might be like a year and a half. Anyway, we interviewed him for the Schlub. He has a new book called Eris on Kickstarter. I read the first. It's in 3 parts. I read the first part. Very, very good. Now, if you know his work, it's very vibrant and explosive at times. If you like Invincible, which Jeremiah does not, if you like Invincible, you will like Eris. So what really hooked me on this, though, is from the perspective of the villains, in a sense. So you kind of got this, I don't want to give it away, because it's a cool kind of sci-fi twist of certain people have powers because of something, right? Like they do that,
Yeah.
but he does it so well in the sense of they kind of get cynical with the power. Like they're trying to make the world better and fix everything and get it under control, but they go too far, as you can expect. And it's got like a 90s, 80s kind of energy to it.
Definitely got a 90s energy to it, for
right?
sure.
It's rather violent, like colorful and fun looking, but also very violent. If you've read Beef Bros, like that's a good example of Tyrell Cannon's like work. This kind of like takes it even farther. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to like go into the story because like I feel like anything I'm gonna give is gonna give it away. But if you go on Kickstarter and you search Eris or you search Tyrell Cannon, like there's like 5 or 6 preview pages to check out. He sent it to us. We got the whole thing ahead of time, and I read more than what you guys can see. It is fantastic. Like the preview pages don't even show enough, in my opinion, to get to the part where it's like, oh shit, like people's heads are just, clean off.
It's going down.
But yeah, highly recommend. Don't want to ruin. Go to Kickstarter, Tyrell Cannon. This is why Jeremiah does indie introspective, guys. This is why.
I apologize.
Cannon, so you should definitely buy things from him because
he's great.
Like things he does, he goes live and draws like a bunch of stuff. It's so very good stuff. If I had more money, I would buy everything that he does because every time you make something, it's.
I mean, he did covers
better.
For
so good.
What's it? Powerbomb? What is it?
Mm-hmm. Do it, Powerbomb.
Right. So if you aren't familiar, like think of the variants for that, and then you'd be like, oh, him. He's got a new book. Check it out.
All right. Well, screen time. It's screen time. This is you, no. Kyle. I'm gonna go with this is definitely you.
Oh God, yeah.
Say it.
All right, so I'm just gonna go through it quick because I've spoken to, and this is spoilers for. I can't even say it. So,
Mushoku
Tensei, right? So it's jobless reincarnation. I watched all of season 2. This is the one that I've mentioned before. Has had some weird little things going on.
No,
reincarnated as a baby, but has the mind of a 30-year-old. But he's a baby. So it's following his reincarnated life. So season 2, where it starts, he's like 16. He's 16 years old. So this is severe spoilers because it was a very calm season for the most part. Like he had a little rough start, and then he started to find happiness, and then shit just hit the fan in the last 2 episodes. So I'm going to paraphrase the last 2 episodes in one sentence. No one's going to say anything, and we're just going to move on. So he bought a house. He got married. He lost a hand. He lost his father. Lost all of this trying to save his mother. His mom survived, but she's very confused, so she might not be all there anymore. He also saved his original mage master who trained him in the magical arts. He saved her, but then he was very sad, so he had intercourse with her. He then went back home to his wife, who was pregnant, may I add, and said, "Hey, wife, this is my old mage master. I'd like her to be wife number 2. And she said, okay, happy ending.
I don't know why you watch the show. I don't know why you watch the show. I really don't. I'm trying to figure it out.
The animation's great. It's great.
I'm really trying to figure it out.
It's great animation.
Oh, man. All right.
There's worse. Like there's worse I could tell you, but I won't tell you here because it will knock us off live. Moving on.
Daredevil.
Daredevil Born Again. That's what you guys are really here for. So we're here, episode 4. Episode 4 of the new season.
4.
What is the significance?
Peter, did you watch?
No. I'm just gonna read and just spoil away. I was okay with it. I don't care.
What is the significance
spoil it.
of "We built this city"? If I keep this singing, we'll get knocked off.
Yeah, what
the
is that?
significance of it's a rib. It's a reminder that Kingpin has to go through the proper channels now. Fisk can't just steamroll his way into doing what he wants. It's a lot referring to the redoing of Red Hook's harbor, knowing that there's a bunch of red tape now. So these children and these Latvians remind him that he isn't doing this alone. He can't do this alone. He's not allowed to do this alone. And so it's a reminder that he isn't all powerful. That's the reason why they were singing that song.
Okay. That was a bigger explanation than I thought. I thought it was just a fun choice.
Yeah, no, there's a reason behind it for sure, and that's in my opinion most likely the reason for it.
Okay. So let's talk about the Punisher appearance.
MCU, one of the greatest moments of the MCU by far. That scene, holy shit, was perfect.
Yeah. It was very, very well done. And I still think it's funny how he hasn't been back in the suit yet. And they're giving us such powerful scenes.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, it doesn't even matter. Like, it's just a good show. And maybe it's because there's some history there, but like,
yeah,
what a good back and forth.
But yeah, even if you didn't watch the original series at all, and this is your first introduction to Frank, John Berthol Frank, that should have rocked you.
Oh,
even if you had no background in the two characters. It was so good.
He's such a great actor, though. It's insane. Like,
yeah,
I mean, both of them, but like the rage, like you don't not believe it for a second. Like, it doesn't feel like acting in the slightest.
Yeah, and just the very frank way of going, what are you apologizing for? That was the first honest thing you've done.
Yeah.
Like that was just like, holy fuck. Wow. Next question. Okay, so we get introduced to Muse. We see Muse in the very beginning of the episode. We see Muse about halfway through the episode, and then we see Muse at the very end of the episode. He's not a vampire. I don't know why that question is there. Like,
I just put it there to piss you off.
Okay, good.
He's like draining people of blood. What is he doing?
He is, because he uses their blood, their bones, their body parts as art pieces.
He's an artist.
He's an artist. He's a troubled artist.
I for a second I was like, oh, is he Adam? And then
I'm sorry, I missed that.
Somewhere else. I thought he was Adam at first, and then I was like, oh wait, Adam's somewhere else.
Adam is somewhere else. We know that Adam is somewhere else. Adam will most likely end up a victim of the Muse. But,
Is Kingpin feeding people to Muse for his art so he can gift his art back to Vanessa? That's kind of sweet if you think about it.
I never thought to make that connection. Oh, damn. That's kind of that's a cool little like nod for sure.
All right.
I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see Frank kind of come out of that office.
Yeah. I don't know if he will though. I don't know if that's just like that's the tease, and we'll see him elsewhere.
Hopefully.
Speaking of him, John Berthel apparently left the original Born Again script and just was like, nope, because he disliked what they were doing with Punisher so much.
Really? Where did he say this?
Some interview just came out like today, like a few hours ago, that he was just so unhappy with it. And then when they did the rewrite and all of that, then he was like, okay, this works. Which also makes me think that's why it's it came out today and the episode came out last night. To me, that's more so like, that's all we're getting. And basically that's his way of saying like, you're not getting more of me because like it was bad. So like, take this. It's good. I agreed to this. You'll see me later. That's how I took the coincidence of it coming out today, you know?
I mean, they are filming season 2 as we speak in New York City.
And with that is a rumor, which we will segue right back into rumors, baby. So the rumor is that season 2, Daredevil will lead a team, not the Defenders, a new team, against Kingpin's anti-vigilante task force.
No? Like, why?
I mean, I don't hate it.
What's the team?
Yeah, I don't know what they're going to
I mean,
Jeremiah,
so
what's
we
the
are
team?
getting White Tiger back, it seems. Although she's
perfect.
way younger than she should be.
Yeah, but she's perfect because
Oh my
it'll
god,
make sense by the time they're ready for her. She's perfect.
Yes, I'm excited for her to become White Tiger.
Is the team
I don't know
the
what they
League of
would name the
Assassins?
team. Yeah, it's the League of Assassins. But who else would be a part of the team? Luke Cage, maybe, if he came back, that'd be really good.
Oh,
Daredevil's not a team guy.
Shit. The Hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yes,
Isn't
he was the leader
Psylocke
of the
in the
Hand.
Hand? Like young
twice.
Psylocke?
I don't know about that one.
I don't think
I'm reading
so.
Psylocke now.
Oh.
She's in the Hand.
Oh.
They're
now she's in the Hand.
retconning. She's in the Hand.
Oh, they're retconning
She was in the
her.
Hand.
So Betty Braddock.
They're retconning
the-
it. It's cool, okay?
the-
No, not Betty
Is she
Braddock.
British or is she Japanese?
I think Japanese.
Okay, so they're retconning the fact that she was an English bitch that got put into a Japanese body. Like, are they completely glazing over the fact
Right, they
that-
took the body out. And they're talking about the body before it was put into the English body. That makes
Okay,
sense.
that's more
Doesn't-
interesting to me.
That is cool.
It's very interesting. You should check that out too.
Oh yeah, I
don't
should check
find
that
it
out.
2 books. Give me two books.
So you gave me an idea, though.
Iron Fist.
No. Well, maybe,
Damn it.
maybe
Damn it.
Swordmaster Iron Fist. That actually would make sense. The Hand. What run did Daredevil run the Hand?
Shadowland and Chip Zdarsky's run. He ran the Fist.
So
Ooh.
maybe that's his team.
Yeah, the fist. Nice.
Like he just has a team of ninjas.
Big old fist.
Big old fist. Take down the Fisk.
Ooh, fist versus fists. Fists versus fists. I don't like
Say that
Quantum.
10 times fast.
Is her name.
rumors, baby.
Like the actual Japanese
mind.
girl. Okay. All right, never mind. Never mind.
Rumors, baby. We're wrapping it up here, guys. The Spider Noir series may receive both a black and white release alongside its color version.
I hope so. That sounds like a great idea.
I
Yeah.
feel like you have to. Like, I feel like they
Yeah.
should just have like splashes, like make it the black, white, and red series, or whatever it's called. Black,
Ooh,
white,
Oh,
blood.
I like that idea too.
You know, just give me splashes of color, or make his villain someone that's like almost like Spot, you know, but like the opposite. Like Muse. Does Muse
Okay.
do that?
No, but I see your point.
So I want
You know-
like art splashes everywhere, and like he's like fighting through it, and he's like, "Oh my god, there's so much like I don't know." Maybe not.
Have you ever seen the body exhibit? That is Muse. Muse does the body
Oh.
exhibit.
Where is that again? Isn't that Philly?
Yep.
So I was gonna say, you know what show did black and white really well? The Walking Dead was re-released.
Oh, they did
In
do
black
it
and white.
a black and white version.
Yeah.
I
So
forgot
my
about that.
thing is, when they do this, they should at least put a few deleted scenes back. Like there should be some kind of reason besides just being black and white. Like there should be a little extra thing, like a rewatch. Unlike that one time we went back to see Endgame, and it was like 10 seconds of CGI they didn't finish that
was
had
bad.
no change to the story. It was just
They milked everybody
Yeah.
for extra money. And what's wild is we all just bought it.
We
Like,
did.
the internet was out. We knew what the scene was. There's
Yeah.
no shot that like no one knew what they were getting themselves into. Like we were
Well-
like, oh yeah, it's 10 minutes of bullshit. Let's do it, guys.
But remember, they were like, "Oh, we're gonna beat Avatar," and it was like, "Wait, but they also own Avatar, so we just help them beat themselves into being richer." That was very sidetracked. I'm sorry, but yes, if they're gonna
What
do
I
black and
need
white
to see,
scenes,
what I need to see from this show, it's going to take 3 seconds. The exact same scene from Across the Spider-Verse that he shows up, where they're announcing Spider-Man Noir, like where he's on the pole and like the wind and all that. Just that literal verbatim, but live action.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
I agree.
Yeah. Like it'd be like almost like, you know how like Invincible they introduce, like they're like talking mid sentence and the Invincible thing pops up. What if like they're talking and he's like
they ripped it off of Sopranos.
My name's Spider-Man Noir, and he just like you just see him like fucking post it up on like the pole, or whatever. Or my name is Spider-Man. I guess it's not Spider-Man Noir, but we know he's Spider-Man Noir. I don't know. Whatever. The Russo brothers use custom baseball cards to track MCU casting, contracts, and salaries. Smart or concerning?
Super smart.
Yeah, that's actually very cool. But
I
also
want a set.
Yeah.
I want a set.
Yeah.
Even the salaries are like crossed out, like there's like redacted info, fine, but like they should print them for real.
Wild. Black Widow, so like never mind.
Underpaid. Because she's a woman, we can say it. Yep. It's probably a fact.
Oh God.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, she is the highest paid actress in Hollywood, though. That's a fact. Also,
right. But if you just instead of took actress and just actor,
lowest paid actor, but highest paid actress. A deleted video showed Garrett Dillahunt being fitted for a rubber suit, leading to speculation that he might actually be playing William Hand, aka Black Hand, in Lanterns.
So remember in the news, full circle, parallel structure, where you were like, "Why is this here? He's just
William
some
Macon?
dude." Yeah, maybe Mr. Mackin, the guy that was in that movie where they trapped him in the concert because he was a killer. Maybe he
looks just like Hal Jordan too, like the Hal Jordan.
It's more timing to bring this character up though.
In this. They look like they're brothers.
Like, I want Black Hand really bad, but I want William Hand. I don't want some William Mackin like Hand.
It would make sense that they're doing that because they've done that with Batman and they're like switching names up to like throw us all off. Just smart, because then everyone knows the whole story right away. They're like, "Yep, no, we know."
But like, are you really gonna launch Green Lanterns and have the first big overarching story arc be Blackest Night?
It better not be.
Yeah, especially since my issue.
Your origin story is really Ryan Reynolds' movie, so you already have the origin story.
Yeah, exactly.
James Gunn's gonna do zero origin whatsoever.
Yeah. So it's like, he exists. There's a Kilowog, and now we're gonna give you other stuff that you want. Colin Farrell, known for his role in The Penguin, is in talks to star as Sergeant Rock in James Gunn's upcoming Sergeant Rock movie. I don't know who Sergeant Rock is.
He's just a military man, badass military man.
All right.
So cool, because he put on a suit and sweat a little bit. We should reward him with an additional role.
Yes. That's what
I mean. It's James Gunn. Like,
he should have gained the weight.
Colin Farrell is incredible.
He strokes you.
What?
But isn't that kind of funny if it's true though? Because not only is there flipping from the big two, but now you can flip into an Elseworld.
Within. Yeah. No, The Rock should not be Sergeant Rock. No.
Stop it. Samson, by the way.
Stop.
I think
like
it should
that
be
a lot.
I think it should be Will Ferrell. Should be Will Ferrell, and he should be super serious.
Okay.
He is due, right? He's due for a serious role.
That's a deep thought.
That is some kind of
thought. Insider Jeff Schneider reports that Tom Cruise is set to portray Superman's father, Jor-El, in the DCU's upcoming Superman film.
I'm okay with that.
I don't hate it. It's a smaller part.
He can't do worse than Marlon Brando.
How
like
dare
Marlon
you?
I like that. I love Marlon Brando. It's fucked up.
God damn it.
You're gonna get hate in the comments for that one.
Yeah,
I hope
really.
so.
But anyways, guys, that's a wrap for Panaloids, comic books, and more. Appreciate you hanging out, whether live or on the replay. Don't forget, we're live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. See you next time.